Romualdez' once very close ally Zaldy Co now faces graft and malversation cases at Sandigan Bayan with a possible arrest warrant and a cancellation of his passport. What is next for the resigned congressman? And joining us tonight is his legal counsel, Ruy Rondain. Magandang gabi po, Atty. Rondain, and welcome to The Big Story.
Magandang gabi, ladies. Thank you.
Attorney, I think we're getting a bit of an echo here, but I hope you can hear us very well. Charges have been filed, and there's a possibility, very, very big possibility of a warrant of arrest and possibly a petition for extradition. If it comes to that po, is your client going to come home? Mahirap din po kasi yung hindi umuwi.
We'll fight it first. Labanan muna namin. Available the remedies available under the law. So, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Mm-hmm. But is he going to? Kasi po when you say we're going to fight it, of course we do understand that is his right. But are you prepared for an extended legal battle? And sometimes these things really last a long time if it goes all the way up to Supreme Court.
Sure. Ready. That's one of the facets of the problem. Kasi kung magiging extended yan, and as you know, they filed one non-bailable case, no? Mm-hmm. And while we're hearing a petition for bail, which we will surely file, no? In the meantime, naka-detain siya. So that's one of the objections why we have to fight it. Because ang feeling talaga namin, ako personally, is talagang walang kaso.
Okay, but nevertheless, Attorney Ruy, no, before, kasi when you would give interviews, wala pang mga kaso, but ngayon, iba na ang kaso. No? Meron ng kaso, and they're talking about the cancellation of the passport.
Sure.
Is there any way for your camp to fight that, or are you resigned that this is going to happen?
We're definitely fighting that, Sean. So, of course, we expect the best and prepare for the worst. That's all I can say at this time.
So if they do cancel his passport, is your client prepared to just come back? Kasi kung hindi, iikot to dun sa whole Interpol route and so on and so forth.
We'll wait for things to unfold,
okay.
Sean.
Mm-hmm. Well, as Sean mentioned, Attorney, there are now cases, and you have the Ombudsman focusing on malversation and graft instead of plunder. Sinabi ni Ombudsman, that would be easier for them to prove because plunder has a lot of jurisprudence. As early as now, Attorney, are you already preparing your defense? What remedies are you looking at right now?
Oh, absolutely. I can't tell you about what we're going to do because I don't want to telegraph my punches, but we have solid moves to resist this, yung malversation. I can't tell you anymore. I can't discuss the case, in fact, because I'd be condemned and be penalized by the court for discussing a case that's pending.
Yes, sir. Well, we do understand, sir. You do not want to telegraph your moves, but we're also wondering if you're willing or open to telling us where your client is at this point in time.
I still don't know, Ed. That's the honest truth. I still don't know. I haven't asked him. I still don't know. I couldn't answer you.
Well, pero nakapag-usap naman po kayo over the phone?
Yeah. I talk to him regularly naman.
Okay, can we ask when the last time was?
Yes, sir. And has he been apprised of the charges that were filed?
Yes. Alam niya. The last time, I didn't speak with him, but nag-text kami last night.
Was it about the cases, Attorney?
Yes, of course. Of course. And some other things.
And when it comes to this malversation case, Attorney, does your client still maintain that he didn't benefit from any of the kickbacks, from insertions, SOPs, and that he was merely a conduit? Because in an interview with DJ Chacha and Ted Filon, you did mention that the only fault you see in your client, if any, is that he lacked the will to resist yung mga utos sa kanya.
That's correct. In fact, well, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb a little bit, no? Yung final nila, I haven't seen it, but from what I gather, yung final nila is he benefited from yung contract ng SunWest. I'm going to say again that he's not part of SunWest, and under the law, you cannot be held criminally liable for being a member or a director of a corporation unless you acted directly, unless you did something in pursuance of the crime. He hasn't done anything. They indicted him simply because he was once a stockholder, and therefore, ang reasoning nila is he was once a stockholder, and therefore he's still a beneficiary.
Sir, follow ko lang yung question ni Pawi. We did watch, of course, the video statements given by or released by Zaldy Co. And yun nga, he did come clean in a way, but there are those who are also saying that he's coming in too clean. Parang lahat may kasalanan ng pera ko. Of course, you have the presumption of innocence there. But on the other hand, there are also people who are familiar with the mechanisms in Congress who are saying na that's not highly likely to be the case, especially if you're talking about big amounts of money being moved around by people. Halos imposible daw po na walang pakinabang is the word for it.
Oo, naintindihan ko yan, Ed, but I don't live in that world of possibilities and suppositions. I
Yes,
live
sir.
in the world where that's governed by the rules of evidence. So again, no, the people are getting tired of hearing me say this, but if you have an accusation, you have to be able to prove it with competent evidence. Hindi pwedeng imposible naman na wala siyang kinita dahil chairman siya ng appropriations. I don't think and I won't engage an issue in that realm.
Yes, sir.
Kung meron accusation na kumita siya dito sa specific transaction na to, then fine. We will discuss it. Show me your evidence and I will defend.
In that same
Hindi
vein,
pwede.
go ahead.